Welcome everybody to this little mini session concerning your hopes and your dreams, younglings. All right, so your hopes and your dreams. I'm here to give you some kind of harsh truth. You are not in control of your life. You don't get a say in your life. But you do not make your own meaning. All right, your life is not your own. Okay, and I know I'm losing people. What about my desires, my goals, my dreams? What about what I want? Yeah, I get that. But I'm going to give you the pot analogy. The pot analogy is there's a potter, okay, and he's making a pot, and he's making it actually not of clay. Like this one's almost like a sand, heated sand, porcelain, and it's beautiful and it's clear and it's a glaze vase and it's just really beautiful. And as this crafter creator is making this glaze vase, it catches the eye. It looks at like this clay kind of pot that's in the fire being used cooking, and it's just like, yeah, all the heat and everything going on, that looks like really purposeful, looks really good, I really want it, just wants to do that. And then the creator is finally done crafting this glaze vase and says, my purpose for you is to put water in you and then to put plants in you so they could grow and flourish in water, but I want to be see-through so I can see the clarity of the water because you're such a clear, made of this clear material, and I wanted it to be transparent for this particular purpose of putting water and having you hold water. That's your purpose. And the glaze vase says, but no, I really wanted to be that I wanted to be like that clay pot in the fire. I wanted to be something that would cook food, that could heat up food and could serve food. And the creator's like, that's admirable. That's good. Hey, you guys, sometimes your desires and your goals and your ambitions are not going to be bad. They're not going to be ungodly. They're not going to be awful. They actually might even be wonderful and great and really purposeful, but not for your purpose. And that is what God would tell the pot. That is great. That is something that we need. We need pots to be able to be cookware for food and for being hot enough to be in the fire. But I created that pot purposefully for that purpose. It is made of a hardier material. It has gone through many trials. It has gone through many heatings. It has gone through many situations where it is now tough enough to withstand the heat of that fire in order to prepare food at a certain temperature. That clay pot was made specifically for that purpose. And it's doing that purpose well because it's doing what I asked it to do, what I created it for. For you, glass vase, you're made of a finer material, more fragile. There's other qualities and attributes and things and situations I've put you through in order to make you most purposeful in holding a water material and for holding these flowers. Like that is my purpose for you. But if the glaze vase ignores the advice of the creator and says, hey, you know what? I make up my own meaning. I make up my own purpose. I decide what I want to do. I'm going to do me. And that's just so unfair. And that's mean. And why are you holding me back? And why create me if you're going to have all these rules and restrictions and I can't do what I want, going against my desire? And then jumps into the fire and says, I'm going to hold food. He jumps in the fire. What's going to happen to that glaze vase? It's going to be no more. It's going to crack. It's going to break. Now it's really not good for anything. And until it gets right with God, until it gets right with its creator and says, take me out of this fire and remake me again. Create in me a new heart, oh God, and renew a right spirit within me. Create in me a new heart. All right, make a new spirit within me. That was David's prayer in Psalms. That is something that glass vase, that is something that you, my friends, you need to be praying for. That you might have thrown yourself in the fire. You might be broken, ravished, no good for anything right now. You thought that you'd be good at that. You're not. Whether it was pure motivations or not, it's just not what God had you called for. He is the only one who can set you straight, and he can. You're not broken forever. He made you. He can remake you just as well. But you need to go to him. You need to ask him, take me out of the fire and reset me. Restart my heart. Reset my spirit. Show me your purpose for me, remake me, and show me how to want it. Show me how to want what you have for my life and what your meaning is for my life and my purpose. Don't be no glass vase, guys. Don't be no